Hi folks, welcome back to the channel once again. Two videos in quick succession, eh? Probably won't do another one again for about 6 months. So anyway, I've just come back from a ride, bike's a bit dirty. Some people, they'll use a hose or, a bucket and sponge or whatever. One of the things I have seen on a lot of the social media groups that I lurk about on is questions about these portable pressure washers. That is, ones that are rechargeable or you plug them into your car accessory socket. And the question is, are they any good? And that's a completely fair question. I mean, the one that we're going to be looking at today, its full retail price is 150 quid. And that's a lot to spend on something, without knowing, is it going to do what I want it to do? So that's the question that we're going to try and answer on today's video. Are they any good? Will they clean my bike? Now, there's a few of these rechargeable stroke portable pressure washers that are actually on the market now. I mean, Cartridge has started doing one a little while back. There's the Works one, which is kind of like a little pressure lance, which you screw a bottle onto the bottom of. I think it's called a Hydro Shot or something like that. So here's the one that we're going to be looking at today, the Mobi V17 portable and rechargeable pressure washer. At the time of recording, Mobi actually did two pressure washer models. There's this one, the V17, which has a slightly bigger tank and a rechargeable battery in it as well, so it can be run away from a power source. And then they also do one that plugs into a car accessory socket. That's the V15, I think. It has a slightly smaller tank. It's not rechargeable, and just basically it runs off of your car battery accessory socket. If you look on the bottom of the machine, it's got a three-way switch, so you got off, switch it to the left for battery, and switch it to the right if you want to run it off your car's accessory socket, or cigarette lighter socket as it says there. It also comes with its own power supply, so you can plug it into the mains and recharge it through the 14.5 volt jack there. Of course, the question that a lot of you will be asking is, how long does it run on battery power? And the answer is, I don't actually know. I've not run it out to the point where it stopped working yet. Let's put it this way, I have washed my bikes probably about 6 or 7 times on one charge before, and it didn't actually run out, so chances are, I know for a fact that you will have to fill it up with water again before it ever runs out of charge. Several times, in fact. Okay, so as mentioned, it does run off of car battery power as well through the accessory socket. You'll probably be wondering how that happens. If I flip it round, then on the other side of it, there's a little door down here. If we pull this open, then there is a hardwired cable in there with the accessory socket on. It's quite long. I've not actually tested exactly how long it is, but it's certainly long enough to get you some distance away from your car. So there you go. And just yeah, it's a bit of a tight fit, but yeah, there you go. Another feature you guys have probably just noticed as well is that it's got wheels on one side of it, so it is actually get quite heavy when you've got 17 litres of water in it, so having a pair of wheels on the bottom is quite handy. It means you can tilt it and pull it around like a kind of a trolley kind of thing. So what accessories does it come with? Yeah, right, so it comes with obviously this brush thing. You've got your hose, and you've got your little trigger thing here, which is obviously where the water comes out. Yeah, it does come out quite a fair rate of knots, considering it's a rechargeable one as well. We'll get to that when we actually get to cleaning the bike. What else does it have? I don't know how long the hose actually is, because I've not actually measured it, but it is really quite long. I would say probably in excess of 20 foot at least. It also comes with a shoulder strap as well, which secures to either side of the machine, so you can sort of like carry it around on your shoulder like a weird sort of satchel. Okay, maybe I'm being a tad harsh with the brush. If you do want to use it, then it's just a matter of taking your spray nozzle gun type thing and screw the black nozzle off the end of it. And then the brush, it literally just pushes on and clicks into place like that, and then you can kind of use it as a, yeah, whatever the hell that is. So then, let's get started and see what this baby's capable of. And to do that, we just take off the blue cap, find a suitably leaky hose and fill it up with water. Here's today's patient, my suitably dirty fat bike with 2 days worth of mud on it. I'll be honest, it's been a lot worse than this, but as a proof of concept to show you how this pressure washer works, it should do nicely. So the first thing I'll do is to hit the entire bike with a pressure washer. As you can see, some of it, especially on the tyres, it's not getting everything off. But then again, it is, like I said, it is 2 days worth of mud, so that's to be expected, I guess. On the frame, however, it is actually getting the vast majority of it off. After about 10 minutes of spraying, I thought, yeah, it's probably going to need a bit of muck off on there to shift the really stubborn stuff. So out came the bottle and a liberal spraying of muck off over the entire bike, and then agitate it with a suitably sized brush. Once I'd finished agitating all the muck off with the brush, I hit it once again with the pressure washer to wash off all the remaining muck off and the mud as well. After about another 5 minutes of liberally spraying the bike with the pressure washer, this is what we're left with. So yeah, quick wipe off with a microfiber to dry it off. Relube the chain and we're done. So there you go. To summarise, we'll go back to the original question, which was, are they any good? I think the answer to that is, it depends on what you're expecting of it, what you want it to do. Obviously you want it to clean your bike, but you know, as any mountain biker will tell you, there is levels of dirty. You know, if you haven't cleaned your bike for a week, say, you know, it's got shitloads of caked on mud on it. If you're expecting just to get out your portable pressure washer, hit it with that, bang, bike clean, no, I'm not saying that it won't help, but you're going to need to put in a bit of elbow grease yourself. And as you saw when I just cleaned the fat bike, I used a bit of muck off on it. That's because it was 2 days worth of dirt. Some of it had dried on, so it needed a bit of help to get it off. Although, as you saw from the video, it didn't need that much help. It was literally just, you know, a little bit of muck off just to get that scum of mud off. However, for the immediate post-ride clean, you know, it's fine for that. You'll be able to get your bike clean enough so that you can, you know, throw it in the back of the car or bring it into the house or whatever, and, you know, it'll be fine for that. So I guess the final part of the equation is price. As I mentioned earlier on in the video, this particular one that I bought, it retails at 150 quid. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't pay that for it. I got it when it was on sale at Wiggle for, I think it was about $79.99, something like that. Would I pay £150 for one? No. However, you'll see it will come up for sale quite often, the likes of Chain Reaction and Wiggle for half price or whatever. Of course, there's the other one to consider, the one that's not rechargeable, the V15, which is usually quite a bit cheaper actually, although it doesn't have the rechargeable feature where you can actually take it and carry it around with you. It has to be close to your car so you can plug it into the fag lighter socket. If that doesn't bother you, then yeah, perfectly good. So anyway, there you go, there's my quickish review of the Mobi V17 rechargeable portable pressure washer. If you like this video, then by all means subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, if it proved in any way useful to you, then by all means give it a thumbs up. You can also follow me on Facebook at www.facebook.com/mathpid. Bit late fella playing into that. Yeah, so there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. The hell was that?